We're in Big Cypress National Preserve in southern Florida, about to head out with Matthew again to see how the preserve tries to track and manage the growing Burmese python problem here. Even though pythons are one of the largest snakes on Earth, they are hard to spot because they hide in grass, brush, and underwater.
I know that there are a ton of pythons here in Big Cypress, but it still is going to be very challenging to locate one.
It is difficult, so we have male pythons that we have caught, implanted radio transmitters in, and released, and we use them to locate female pythons for removal.
So really the females are the target due to the fact that they can lay an incredible amount of eggs.
Yeah, as they get larger, their clutch size can be pretty high. They've had clutches recorded at over 100 eggs.
Wow. The problem is, females are hard to find, but the male pythons can easily locate them during breeding season. So the rangers follow the males they've caught and released. Matthew takes us to a location where they've got a beat on one of the snakes that has a transmitter.
There's an animal that's about a half a mile in. We're gonna use the radio and track into this animal.
I'm excited. You excited?
I'm nervous excited.
Okay.
You see how it'd be hard to find a snake in here?
Yeah.
Pythons are ambush hunters. They stay motionless for hours, waiting for prey to move right in front of them. When they strike, they bite and wrap their strong bodies around the prey until they suffocate. Then they swallow them whole.
These animals prey on pretty much everything around. You know, your birds, your reptiles, your mammals. We're pretty concerned about what we stand to lose.
Well, on that note,
Okay.
let's try to find this guy.
Oh, I bet this snake's within 10 yards of us.
10 yards is close for a huge snake. Is there any way for us to, do we just look for something moving, or will we never see it?
It won't move. You won't see it. Just hang tight. There's an 8-foot snake here. So stay where you are.
Okay.
Wow.
If you guys want to come over here, it's somewhere in this vicinity, but I can't see it.
Okay.
All right, I see it.
You see him?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's got it. This is so nuts.
So if you'll get to about right here.
Okay.
So can y'all see the snake? Burmese python.
That's huge. You can see his skin right from where I'm at.
Wow.
Oh, that's creepy.
We're not going to disturb the animal, but he's probably about that big around, 8.5 feet. Some of the animals in the lab are the same size.
Who knows how many of them we might have walked by on the way out here.
We're hovering right over him right now, and he hasn't moved an inch.
If it was breeding season, Matthew's team would search the area for females that this male might be looking to mate with.
Last year, our biggest female recovered was about like that.
Oh my gosh.
And it was a 17.5-foot female, and it had 73 eggs in it.
And that's why it's so incredibly important to find the females. I mean, not only are you talking about a massive, massive snake, but also a snake that can carry over 70 eggs.
So you were saying that you have like 4 or 5 of these back at headquarters. Oh boy. Here it is. Oh my gosh.
I know you've done this a handful of times, but do you ever get nervous? Like that?
They're not too bad.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
There she is.
That is terrifying to me.
Oh,
Oh, holy cow.
So I'll keep on the head. We'll measure the animal. We're not going to stretch the animal with force or anything. We want to take care of it.
Okay, so I'm going for the tail.
Oh gosh.
Oh, wow, man. Ooh, you sure you don't want in on this, man?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Even by just holding the tail and trying to straighten this snake out, you can feel the strength.
So if you could read out that measurement.
95.
It's got a 2 next to it as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
295. So it's almost a 3-meter snake.
Yeah, correct.
You know, that would be close to 9.5 feet or so.
9.5 feet?
But this would be a really nice candidate size, and then we can put it on the table. If it's a male, it will remain in the program.
Gotcha.
I don't have a fear of snakes to the point of like, you know, being irrational or anything like that. They're just, this thing loose, I would be running out the door.
All right, well, let's determine if it's a male or female. They have a vent at the rear of their tail, and on either side of that, they'll have spurs. And on males, those spurs are typically much more pronounced. So that animal, for its size, does not have large spurs at all. So this is a female.
This is a female, okay.
Yeah, and it won't be suitable for the program.
So this snake will be euthanized, just one small step in curbing the problem.
It's a beautiful animal, but you see the size that these can grow to, and you imagine people keeping these as pets and then one day realizing, maybe I don't want an animal this size in my house.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here.
They don't have the heart to euthanize the animal, so they release it into our public wild lands.
They're not native. They're not supposed to be here.
It really puts to bed the fairy tale of, I'm gonna let it free and have a good life, because in doing that, you're doing something that's incredibly destructive to other animals and entire ecosystems.
It's really cool to see what you guys do. And I want to thank you for taking us along and letting us experience it.
Yeah.
It's not as simple as it appears.
All right, I'm gonna touch her.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave any questions or comments that you have.
And please subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more to come.